A very good afternoon to all of you. Hello everyone. My name is Prakhar Shrivastava and I am presenting you this particular crash course on manufacturing. So this is lecture number 10 where we will be continuing with the metrology part. Metrology का जो हमारा part था ना वो हम cover up करेंगे अब. ठीक है? So I request all of you to share this course as much as possible in all the groups so that we can have a lot of students in this particular video, and just let me know that whether I am audible and visible or not. जल्दी से ये बता दो whether I am audible and visible or not. Quickly, I want some people out there. अच्छा ये comments भी है पहले से. Okay, am I audible and visible or not, guys? Quickly tell me that if I am audible or visible or not. Jaldi, it is important, guys. It is important. Good. This is clear. So let me start with the video. By the time if you guys are having any doubt from the previous session, you can throw your doubts. Otherwise, in just a minute, I will be starting with the lecture. I'll just do my setup. And I hope that you are enjoying this particular course. देखो क्या होता है that many a times it happens that you have the syllabus, आप करते हो cover up करने की कोशिश करते हो, but many a times you have so many work, आपको मैकेनिकल भी करना है, आपको मैथमेटिक्स भी करना है, you have to revise, you have to solve previous year question, there are a lot of things, lots of things, but still you miss out on something and then you feel कि ये cover करूँ, वो cover करूँ, ये cover करूँ, वो cover करूँ, and when you are not able to end up like covering everything, you feel bad, you feel your preparation is not that good. Is it clear? Chalo. So let me adjust myself and let me start with this video then. अरे यार tolerance fits examples I will give it to you, Vicky, but just a second, I think that I missed my pen today. I think I just missed my pen today. Yeah. डीपीपी सेशन तो नहीं है यार, आज देखते हैं आज क्या है. जस्ट अ सेकेंड गाइस, जस्ट अ सेकेंड यार, आज थोड़ा सा हौच पौच हो गया है. So I think that I dropped my pen. In just a minute, I'll bring it from another room. Okay. By the time I'll try to upload the slides so that you can cover up. Cool. Let me just open up some questions. Let me just open up some questions for you. So these are my metrology notes. I hope you have noted it down. अगर आपने note down नहीं किया तो start noting it down first. ठीक है? I am changing the slide so that you can. This is one question for you. This is question number one for you. I'm really sorry guys. आज मेरा पेन नहीं है मेरे पास, so I just you have to wait for 2-3 minutes. और rather I think आपको ज़्यादा ही टाइम लग सकता है. These are some of the questions. ये वाला क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लो. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. I'm really sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry. I just have to bring my pen. ठीक है. By the time I'm bringing my digital pen, you guys can copy. बहुत सारे questions मैंने दिखा दिए हैं. You can आप वीडियो को पीछे करके देख सकते हैं. There are a lot of questions. ठीक है. ये question कर लो. This is good. I'll be back. I will share these notes on Telegram. Not a very big deal. I'm really sorry guys. थोड़ा सा आज delay होगा. You guys continue. I'll be back in a minute. क्लास चालू है. मैं बस 5 मिनट में घर से आता हूँ. आपको पीछे जाना है बस या पीछे से चलिए. Okay, so I'm really sorry, guys. Due to some issue, I forgot my pen in my house only. So this is studio. यहाँ पे studio है, तो studio में pen लाना भूल ही गया था मैं. ठीक है. So I'm really sorry for this issue. और उसके अलावा, हाँ, we were covering up this part. So I welcome you all, and I'll just upload the slide today. Today's slide. The answer to this question is option C, 0.1 mm. Option C, 0.1 mm is the right answer. Option C, 0.1 mm is the right answer. ठीक है, चलो. चलो, we will be starting with today's lecture. हमारा अपना lecture हम चालू करते हैं. This is lecture number 10. So hello everyone, my name is Prakhar Shrivastava. I secured All India third rank in GATE 2016. Then I took admission into IIT Bombay and finally completed my masters from NITI Mumbai. From past 3 years, I am teaching on Unacademy with an experience of teaching approximately 22,000 plus students. So thank you all for your love and support. The subjects that I deal with is industrial engineering, manufacturing technology and engineering mathematics. So I hope that you are enjoying this crash course. And crash course का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि मैं पूरी चीजें कराऊंगा. Crash course का मतलब होता है we will be covering the most important part in the least possible time. That is what crash course is all about. So I'll give you an introduction to the plus platform afterwards. ठीक है? Let us start with this crash course on manufacturing by me, Prakhar Shrivastava, with this war cry of पेल देंगे. चलो, what we have covered in the last lecture, आपको अपर लोअर लिमिट निकालना सिखा दिया था मैंने. डू यू नो हाउ टू फाइंड आउट द अपर एंड द लोअर लिमिट? प्लीज लेट मी नो. डू यू नो हाउ टू फाइंड आउट द अपर एंड द लोअर लिमिट? कम ऑन गाइस, आई डोंट वांट एनी न्यूसेंस. आई वांट योर पेस टू बी हाई बिकॉज माय पेस इज हाई. ऑल्दो देखो डिफिकल्टी कितनी भी है, चिल रहना चाहिए, सब हो जाता है. चिल चिल, कम ऑन गाइस, चिल. जल्दी से बताओ. quickly tell me, what is the thing that we have covered in the last lecture? What is the thing that we have covered in the last lecture? I would request you all to please coordinate with me and cooperate with me and let me know what we have covered in the last lecture. Limit, fits and tolerance. Limit, fits and tolerance. So if I ask you, if I give you this thing, suppose I give you the designation as 30 H8 G9. Can you tell me the upper limit and lower limit of this body? Can you please tell me the upper and the lower limit of this body? Can you please tell me the upper and the lower limit of hole and the shaft? This is an assembly given. This is an assembly given to you. You have to calculate the value of upper limit and lower limit of the shaft. देखो क्या होता है, anything cannot be prepared of the exact dimension that we have seen in the last lecture. Yes or no? So now suppose I want to make this key. So I have to give the thickness of the key not as 0.2 mm, 0.1 mm, 2.3 mm. ठीक है? So there is a range that I need to give. So what is the range that is applicable for hole and what is the range that is applied for shaft? जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी बताओ. अप टू स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन हमने कर लिया था ना. नाउ आई डोंट थिंक, विल यू बी एबल टू कैलकुलेट इट? Will you be able to calculate it? Standard deviation will be given to you in the question. You know about these IT. मैंने ये IT करके लिखवा दिया था क्या? IT 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 इसकी वैल्यू लिखवा दी थी. Yes or no? Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Come on, please tell me guys, quickly tell me. अगर हो गया था, if you have not liked the video, please do like the video and please let me know that, that the upper limit and the lower limit of hole. So what is the step number 1? The step number 1 is calculate D. So D is given as root over D maximum into D minimum. What is D minimum and D maximum? 30 will lie in the range. 30 will lie in the range 80 to 30 और 30 to 50. ये भी एक बहुत बड़ा डाउट आ जाता है. 30 will lie in the 18 to 30 range और 30 to 50 range. You will find out that this is the value. ठीक है? Always the value will be included. Here if I am taking the range 18 to 30, then 30 is included in this range. 30 is not included in this range. So what is the value of D? D minimum 18, D maximum 30. The value you will be getting 23.23. Cool. You have to calculate I. I is 0.45 D to the power 1 by 3 plus 0.001 into D. Where you put D in mm and answer will be in microns. What will be this value, guys? Quickly tell me, what will be this value? What will be this value? 0.45 D. So this is somewhat 1.3 microns. And you have to convert it into mm. So this is 0.0013 mm. This is the value of I. 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 Now once you have calculated D and I, the third step is draw the diagram. So this is your reference line 30. Capital letter shows the hole. So capital letter is H. Capital H is arranged somewhere here because H is one which is connected to the baseline and G will be written here. Is it clear? Now you know that this value is what? H के बाजू में क्या लिखा हुआ है? H के बाजू में लिखा हुआ है 8. So this is nothing but IT8. IT8. IT8 means 25I. 25 into 0.0013. This is the value of tolerance zone of H, and IT9 is equal to 40I is equal to 40 into 0.0013. Is it clear? So ये हो गया आपका 0.052. Okay, so the tolerance zone of shaft. Why I am saying shaft? Because it is written with small letter. Because it is written with small letter. Is it clear? Because it is written with small letter. Since it is written with small letter, that is why I am saying it as shaft. So shaft, the tolerance zone of shaft is IT9, that is 40I. The value of I you have calculated. Similarly, what is this value? इस value को calculate करके जल्दी से बता दीजिए. So what will be the upper limit of H? What will be the upper limit of H? The upper limit is equal to lower limit plus tolerance. So whatever is the tolerance coming from here, that will be equal to the result. Is it clear? अब आपके पास अगर standard deviation का value है, you know the standard deviation of G. You can easily calculate the upper and the lower limit of G. So is this thing clear to all of you? Is this thing clear to all of you guys? This is important. This is literally very, very important. You should understand the first job in the examination is to find out upper and lower limit of shaft and hole. How will you calculate it? First calculate D, second calculate I, third draw diagram and start placing the limit. That's all what you need to do. Okay. So this is 30.0325. 30.0325 is the upper limit of hole, 30 is the lower limit of hole. Is it clear? So likewise you can calculate everything. Likewise you can calculate everything. ठीक है, ये चीज समझ में आई कि नहीं आई? Because this is very important. Now we are going to move towards gauge design. You will move towards gauge design. देखो, suppose I am having a hole. Suppose I am having a hole. Now hole is varying between 18 to 20. Now hole is varying between 18 to 20. Now you require two gauges. One to suppose this is hole. So first of all, if hole is there, you will be using plug gauges. Now in plug gauges, lower limit is the go gauge, upper limit is the no go gauge. Okay. So you clearly say you will go to the workshop and say I want a gauge of 18. You will go to the workshop and say I want a go gauge of 18. Automatically you will be thrown out of that workshop. You know why? Because it is not possible to make the exact size, so you have to give the range. Suppose say 17.8 to 18.2. Is it clear? So आपको ये चीज याद रखनी पड़ेगी. Go and no go gauge also have to be provided with the tolerance zone, because it is not possible to produce exactly 18 size go gauge and 20 size no go gauge. Is it clear? 18 size go gauge and 20 size no go gauge में मतलब कैसे मैन्युफैक्चर करूंगा? It is not possible. It is not possible for me. Are you trying to understand? Is it clear? So that is why यहाँ पर भी tolerance दी जाएगी. So you draw a diagram like this. This is your hole. You draw a line like this and draw another line like this. Now you need to understand. Suppose this is 18, this is 20. So gauge can be provided with the tolerance zone of 18 to 18.3. Yes or no? Gauge can be provided the tolerance zone of 18 to 18.3, or gauge can be provided a tolerance zone of 17.7 to 18. This line is 18. This part is upper part is 18.3 and this lower part is 17.7. So 3.3 का tolerance है. 0.3 का tolerance is available. That is absolutely fine. But whether you will give the gauge tolerance towards the workpiece inward or outward, that is very very important. क्योंकि यहाँ पे अगर आप ये दोनों देंगे तो depending upon the philosophy that whether you are giving the tolerance zone inside or outside, various things will happen. तो क्या मैं इसको लिखवाना चालू करूँ now? Is it clear if I ask you to write it? If I ask you to write it, is it clear? जल्दी से लिखना चालू करो. लिखो. Gauges are, पहले लिखो यहाँ पे. गेज डिजाइन पढ़ रहे हैं, वी आर स्टडिंग गेज डिजाइन. सो फर्स्ट चीज बताओ, इज गेज measuring device is a gauge measuring device is a gauge measuring device. I would request to ask you this thing, क्या गेज एक measuring device है तो क्यों है? If yes then why, if no then why? Please answer to this question. Please answer to this question. Is gauge a measuring device? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? जल्दी बताओ, is gauge a measuring device? No, absolutely not, because this is not a measuring device. It is a relative measurement device. It is relative measurement device. If you are going to check, it will only tell that whether the specific given product is within a range or not. It only checks range, not the absolute value. ये भी लिख लो. It only checks range. Just a second. Hello. अरे कब बोला? अरे क्लास चल रही. पता कुछ खास? क्या क्या बता, काम बता. हाँ कर दूंगा आज. हाँ, एक बार याद और दिला देना, मैं नाम मुझे. ठीक है, 4 बजे दिला दो. ठीक है. It only checks that whether the given part is within the given. It only checks the range and not the absolute value. यार ये पेन भी ना बहुत दिक्कत दे रहा है. And not the absolute value. That is relative measurement. That is relative measurement. That is relative measurement. I hope that this thing is clear to all of you. कि जो गेज रहता है वो एब्सोल्यूट मेजरमेंट नहीं करता है. सब फॉर एग्जांपल, यार एक्चुअली क्या है ना, कनेक्टिविटी प्रॉपर बन नहीं पा रही है. सो दैट इज वाई, मतलब थोड़ा सा फील नहीं आ रहा है मुझे पढ़ाने में भी यार. आई नीड टू चेक कि कमी क्या है. आइदर द पीपल आर लेस और कुछ तो दिक्कत है. आज कनेक्ट वो बन नहीं पा रहा है. देखना पड़ेगा. चलो, सो अब देखो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल सपोज यू नीड टू चेक दिस रॉड. नाउ फॉर दिस रॉड you have a sphere, you have a hole of 10 mm diameter and you have a hole of 15 mm diameter. ठीक है, you have a hole of 10 mm diameter or 15 mm diameter. You will try to pass through 10 mm diameter. If it is passing, means that the size is less than 10, and if it is not passing, means the size is more than 10. Similarly, if it is passing through 15, if it is not passing through 10 and passing through 15 mm, means the range is between 10 to 15. अगर 15 से बड़ा होता तो it would have never passed 15. If it would have been less than 16, then less than 10, then it would have passed the 10. But since the product is not passing 10 mm but passing 15 mm, this means that the range is 15. But what is the exact dimension? We don't know and we don't want. What is the exact value? You don't know that and we don't know that and we don't want to actually do this thing. क्या करना मुझे? I know that this part is within a given range. That is absolutely fine. That is absolutely fine for me. So that is why gauges are doing the relative measurement and not the actual or the absolute measurement. या लिख लो. Gauges do not perform the absolute measurement. Gauges do not. Gauges do not measure absolute dimension. Gauges do not measure absolute dimension but only gives the ranges. Only gives range in which product is lying. In which product is lying. Is it clear to all of you? ये चीज समझ में आ गई कि नहीं आई? ठीक है. Now many people say, what is there any other reason apart from giving the relative measurement? Is it measuring? No, it is just checking. Inspection device. So gauge is an inspection device. Gauge is an inspection device. And not measuring device. And not measuring device. यार एक्चुअली आज कुछ ना कुछ तो एरर है. ये मेरा पेन टैब सही से नहीं चल रहा है. अरे यार. Guys, I think I don't know, but ये पेन चल नहीं रहा है मेरा. I don't know. कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा प्रॉपरली. I'm really sorry guys for such a huge disturbance today. पहले पेन मिला नहीं, फिर मिला तो अब कनेक्टिविटी प्रॉपर नहीं हो रही है. I think we need to quit this session today only. I'm really sorry guys. I think we need to skip this session today. Can you hear this voice? Tun, 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 tun. Can you hear this voice? I'm sorry guys, I think that we need to skip today. पता है दिमाग खराब हो जाता है लिटरली यार, इतने मूड से बैठो और ये इतनी डिस्कनेक्टेड, मतलब इट्स रियली डिसअपॉइंटिंग यार। मतलब मैं प्लान बना के बैठता हूँ कि दोपहर में मतलब बढ़िया क्लास होगी, ये होगा वो होगा। अब ये पेंटा भी नहीं चल रहा है, कनेक्ट ही नहीं हो रहा, वो बार बार डिस्कनेक्ट हो रहा है। मैंने नया पेंटा ऑर्डर भी कर दिया जबकि। इफ यू वांट टू हैव एनी डिस्कशन वी कैन हैव इट यार, मैं लिख नहीं पाऊंगा आज। इफ यू वांट टू हैव एनी डिस्कशन वी कैन हैव इट, बट आई कैन नॉट राइट अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स। ये हो गया, प्लस सब्सक्रिप्शन के बारे में सुन लो वरना क्लास कैंसिल हो जाएगी। ठीक है, मैं बता दूंगा। इफ यू हैव एनीथिंग टू डिस्कस वी कैन डिस्कस। If you have anything to discuss, we can discuss. Not a very big deal. By the way, how is your preparation going for other subjects? How is your preparation going for other subjects, guys? You can discuss. एक काम करते हैं ना, आप नहीं कर सकते, आप लिख तो सकते हो देख के। मैं लिख नहीं सकता ना, आप तो लिख सकते हो। जस्ट अ सेकेंड। डिजाइन है क्या इसमें? जनरली यार देखो, सिंपल सी बात है, आप जो भी सब्जेक्ट आप पढ़ रहे हो ना, इट इज नॉट द टाइम दैट यू कैन इन्वेस्ट योर सेल्फ इन, लाइक हियर एंड देयर। यू कैन नॉट इन्वेस्ट योर सेल्फ हियर एंड देयर। सो इट इज वेरी वेरी क्रूशियल टाइम, यू हैव टू स्टडी व्हाट इज रिक्वायर्ड, दैट्स इट। आप फालतू की चीजें नहीं पढ़ सकते। एंड आई वुड सजेस्ट दैट प्लीज फोकस ऑन स्टडिंग, प्लीज फोकस ऑन स्टडिंग द रिलेटेड पार्ट, ट्राई टू सॉल्व एज मेनी क्वेश्चन एज पॉसिबल, दैट्स इट, दैट्स इट। Try to solve as many question as possible, because when you solve question you gain confidence and you will be in a habit to solve question। देखो ये अभी भी लाइट ही नहीं आ रही, इसमें लाइट नहीं आ रही, यहाँ पे लाइट जलती है जबकि ये प्रॉपरली कनेक्टेड है। देखो, it is quite difficult to revise continuously, but I would suggest revision is the most important thing, that should be your first priority। revision should be your first priority guys, मतलब ये मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन है, revision should be your first priority, that's it। मैथमेटिक्स के लिए टिप्स तो मैं यही बोलूंगा कि मैथ्स का माइंड मैप बना लो। मैंने भी काफी सारे माइंड मैप्स दिए हैं मैथ्स के, न्यूमेरिकल मेथड या फिर कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर, मतलब यू कैन से मैट्रिक्स, डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन। यू हैव वेरी फ्यू प्रॉब्लम्स, you have very few problems। if you practice previous year question, automatically you will understand that there is very limited scope from which, or limited area from which question can be asked। for example, exact differential equation से question आते हैं, linear differential equation से question आते हैं, that's it। 80 to 80% of the question will be either from exact or from linear differential equation, that's it। अब आपको पता है कि यहां से आते हैं, the question will be same, what is the big deal in that? What is the big deal in that? I don't understand, I don't understand at all, what is the big deal in that? देखो, revision is tough, one thing you have to accept, that the time is near and you need to revise। if you are not revising, you will not be getting the selection। you will not be getting the selection. So now it's your call. Now it's your call, guys, whether you have to revise or not. सारी चीजें छोड़ के सबसे पहले रिवीजन करो. Try to consolidate everything, because now when you start revising, now you will feel that I don't know this thing, I don't know that thing, but slowly you will get to know that yes, you are able to manage it, you are able to manage it. आपको पता चलेगा कि आप मैनेज कर सकते हो, बट कब पता चलेगा? when you actually revise. If you are not revising, just getting afraid of revision because there is a lot of syllabus. That's why I always ask, देखो, I can teach you this much, but I always teach you this much. Why? Because this is easy to revise. If it is easy to revise, if it is easy to practice, you would be doing it. And if you are doing revision, nobody can stop you from cracking the examination. Try to understand it. Try to understand it, guys. Please try to understand this thing. देखो, when you try to move to new topic, you feel that you are forgetting the previous topic. The only reason is that you are not practicing question. If you know the concept, if you are practicing the question, you will never forget it. Never forget it. Believe me, guys, believe me. Studying कम पढ़ो पर बम पढ़ो. याद रखो ये चीज. Is it clear? It is not. देखो, if you are not revising, you won't be cracking the exam. So congratulations. If you are thinking that you won't be able to do the revision, you won't be cracking the examination. आप नहीं कर पाओगे crack. If you are not revising, if you are not practicing, it is very difficult for you. I'm telling from the bottom of my heart, from the experience of the hundreds of students that I've seen in past few years, and like few toppers that I've seen in past few years. The only difference between the topper and the like those who are not able to qualify and those who top the examination is the people who have topped the examination. They are being involved in constant revision and constant practice. Might be possible that these people are having lesser knowledge. हो सकता है मेरा नॉलेज कई बार कम रहा हो ड्यूरिंग माय डेज. ठीक है, क्योंकि उसके बाद देखो, अभी तो मैं प्रोडक्शन की 7-8 किताबें पढ़ता हूँ. सो माइट नॉट बी पॉसिबल. अभी तो प्रोडक्शन मेरा रम गया है, बट एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम I was not production ready, I was exam ready. I have to prepare for exam, and whatever is important, I have to prepare that part only. And everybody say this thing that practice revision, practice revision. Then why you guys don't understand that revision is important? That's why we all are saying it. That's why we all are saying it. Mathematics के लिए कुछ मत करो. Try to find out the most 7 important topics from each chapter. That's it. For example, mathematics के लिए मैं बता देता हूँ. In mathematics, your inverse is important. Linear equation, system of equation is important. Cayley-Hamilton theorem is important. These are 3 important topics from matrix. यहाँ से question बनता ही बनता है. And 90% of the question you will see from this part only. Specifically, your system of linear equation. Rank of a matrix, inverse, system of linear equation, and fourth is your Cayley-Hamilton theorem. ठीक है. When it comes to अपना numerical method, तो लिखते जाओ. If you want to note, you can note it down. I'll tell you 25 important topics from maths, and 70% of the question in the final exam will be from these 20 topics. That's my call. Guarantee तो मैं नहीं ले सकता, but yes, this is my call. जल्दी बताओ. Are you noting it down? If you are noting it down, then I would love to share it. Try to take the most important topic. For example, matrix mein I have already given you 4 topics. Similarly, in you can say numerical method, you have few topics like Newton-Raphson method is important. Runge-Kutta method is important. Second method is important. Then your Simpson method is important. Trapezoidal rule is important. That's it. Now you will see 80% of the question will be from these 5-6 topics. That's it. You need to cover such 5-6 topics. That's it. When you cover and when you are able to solve the question, देखो, solving question gives you confidence, and when you have confidence, you can easily manage your syllabus. देखो, हर चीज ना psychologically manage करने की कोशिश करो. That's it. So in numerical method, I think that like these topic are important. The first one is your Newton-Raphson method. Newton-Raphson method is very important. Second method is very important. Second, SECANT. Second method is very important. Newton-Raphson method is very important. Then 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 in integration, your Simpson and trapezoidal rule is very important. And then in differential equation, your Runge-Kutta method is very important. Runge-Kutta method is very important. Then it comes to complex number. So in complex number, you should solve 4 problems from Cauchy's theorem, Cauchy integral formula and residue theorem. That's it. बस यही से आता है. सबसे ज्यादा Cauchy integral theorem के क्वेश्चन आएंगे. The maximum question you will be getting will be from Cauchy integral theorem. That's it. यही कर लो बस, बहुत है. That's it. रेसिड्यू थ्योरम तो है नहीं आपको. Cauchy's theorem, Cauchy's integral formula, residue theorem are important part. Then कैलकुलस में तो यार, कैलकुलस में मोर इंपॉर्टेंट इज वेक्टर कैलकुलस. वेक्टर कैलकुलस में योर थ्योरम्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ग्रीन्स थ्योरम, गॉस थ्योरम एंड स्टोक्स थ्योरम. एक क्लास मैंने शायद बनाई है. इफ यू वांट यू कैन कवर इट अप फ्रॉम देयर. ग्रीन्स थ्योरम, गॉस थ्योरम एंड स्टोक्स थ्योरम आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड उसके नीचे लिखो ग्रेडियंट, डाइवर्जेंस एंड कर्ल एंड देयर प्रॉपर्टीज. ये बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. ग्रेडियंट, डाइवर्जेंस एंड कर्ल एंड देयर प्रॉपर्टीज. Gradient, divergence and curl and its properties. Gradient, divergence and curl and its properties. ये एक माइंड मैप एक दिन मैं बना दूंगा, आपको अच्छा लगेगा. ठीक है. वेक्टर कैलकुलस हो गया. नॉर्मल कैलकुलस तो ठीक ही है. नॉर्मल कैलकुलस में तो प्रैक्टिस से ही आती है चीजें, वो छोड़ दो अभी. डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. कम टू डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. इन डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन solve one problem from homogeneous equation, exact equation, linear differential equation. linear differential equation के अंदर ही आता है Bernoulli's equation. equation which are not exact but can be made exact. ठीक है. हायर ऑर्डर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन में बस कुछ फॉर्मूले हैं, नोट डाउन. हायर ऑर्डर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. फाइंडिंग आउट द सीएफ एंड पीआई. पीआई तो अलग कर दो, सीएफ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. पीआई इज इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट बट सीएफ इज मच मोर इंपॉर्टेंट. कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री फंक्शन एंड पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल. तो ये एक क्वेश्चन इन 5 के करना है, एटलीस्ट 5 क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम योर हायर ऑर्डर डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन. दैट्स इट. बस 10 क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशन एंड यू आर डन. Then coming to probability and statistics. Probability and statistics. Expected value of a function is very important. Expected value of a function is very important. That is a part of statistics. ठीक है. Expected value कैसे निकालते हैं ये पता होना चाहिए. Then second very important thing is what? Second very important thing is what? Your distributions. Probability distributions, that is your Poisson's distribution, binomial distribution and very important normal distribution and normal distribution. Is it clear? कोई और टॉपिक छूटा है क्या? This is what यार, इससे ज्यादा नहीं है आपका. If you try to dig deep into the syllabus, 70-80% of the question are from these topics only. Then why you are running behind each and every topic? रिवाइज कर पाओगे जब इतना ज्यादा पढ़ोगे तो रिवाइज कर पाओगे क्या? नहीं कर पाओगे. And you end up getting frustrated. You don't need that. You guys don't need that. Is it clear? Chalo. I think I'm done about from the mathematics part. So let me tell you about this plus subscription. So plus में you will be getting various benefits like live classes, crash courses to revise what you have learned in live classes, weekly tests to monitor your growth, rank improvement batch to basically practice a lot of questions, doubt solving session are there after every third lecture, and the lecture will be conducted in English and Hindi. At the same time, you would be having the iconic subscription which is a bit costly. Now, what are the charges? like what are the features? So you, apart from all the benefits of plus subscription, you would also be getting a personal coach. Then you would be getting the preparatory study material. You would be getting the preparatory study material. That is, you don't have to worry where to study, what to study, and from kahan se kya padhna hai. You would be getting the study planner. That is, everything will be covered. That is, like when you should cover what, by what date, what should be covered, all these things are there. Okay. Then your study booster session will be there to motivate yourself. ठीक है, to booster study booster session will be there to motivate yourself. And finally, personalized test analysis are there to identify your weak areas. Now the charges are written on your screen: 27,225 rupees for 1 year, 34,650 rupees for 18 months, and 39,600 rupees for 2 years. Now what, these are the charges for plus subscription when, only and only when you apply the code. Which code you need to apply? You can apply crack 10 or prakhar 21. That is written in front of screen. And the charges for the plus subscription is also written. Oh, sorry, iconic subscription is also written. For 1 year it is 45,225 rupees, and for 2 years it is 66,600 rupees. Okay, when, only and only after you apply the code prakhar 21. That's it. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope that you have enjoyed the lecture. Enjoy क्या ही किया होगा, आज तो बहुत कम ही पढ़ाई की है हमने. ठीक है. Don't forget to like us on our Telegram channel, Unacademy ESE GATE. ठीक है. These are the YouTube channels that I'm running right now: Unacademy MEPI XE, Unacademy SSC JE, Unacademy GATE questions. And thank you. Thank you so much guys. कोई और डाउट हो तो पूछ लो. I will check back. I will check back and get back to you. Don't worry. I will check and get back to you. आज तो यार सच में मतलब बहुत बहुत ही ज्यादा डिसअपॉइंटिंग लेक्चर था मेरे लिए ये. लिटरली बहुत डिसअपॉइंटिंग लेक्चर था मेरे लिए. Pallav sir is teaching in Hindi. I'll try my best to get something for you, Ashwin. If it is possible, I'll try my best to get something for you. Thank you. All the best. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye. कोई और डाउट हो तो पूछ लो.